car garage. All of our units are inside and climate controlled with 24-hour access and security. Our leases run month to month, so you're not locked into a long-term commitment, giving you the flexibility to move your belongings out the minute you purchase your new home. Stop by today or give us a call, 530-8003. That's 530-8003. Jessup Premium Storage.
The cool, clean, and secure.
And good morning. You're listening to the Big Dog, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup. It is a Wednesday morning, 17th day of August. We appreciate you tuning in to 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country, WIFO. Well, we're going to have mostly sunny skies today, hot temperatures, high today of 95, heat index of 105, just one of those sneak baths out there today. The autumn harbor levels are still right around, let's see here, let me get it right, 2.6 feet and kind of hanging out in that area. Currently here in southeast Georgia, we have 72 degrees. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear, by Jessup Premium Storage out here on the Waycross Highway. Also brought to you by Park Insurance and Realty on Macon Street, by Sonic Restaurant located on South 1st Street in Jessup, and also brought to you by Licey's Body Shop on Rainier Road. Well, Bob, we've got the man from the cafeteria at Wayne Memorial Hospital in with us today.
Yep.
And with Jill Blizzard.
After Ladies Hospital Day, Jill's here as well, but Ike Miller from the cafes here wants some time to talk about something going on at the cafeteria. So, Ike, appreciate you being here. Good to see you, but tell us what you want people to know.
Yeah, thank you, Bob. Well, we really try to listen to the community when they come in, and we like to keep things new and fresh and change things up a little bit. So this past Monday, we rolled out the beginning of a 2-week cycle grill menu. And what that means is every 2 weeks, that same cycle rolls around. Now, we have basically a list of all types of grill items that we're going to serve at the grill, and it exceeds the 2-week cycle. So basically what that means is we're going to run initially a 2-week cycle that we have planned, and then we're going to kind of monitor it as time goes by and look at some of the winners, losers, and the slow movers and that type of things. And we're very prepared that if something really just doesn't move real well, to replace it with another good item. And so we're excited about that. And we've not really changed the grill for probably the last year and a half as far as anything consistent. So everybody knows Mr. Rick Woodson, our grill chef there at the hospital. Everybody in the community really loves old Rick Woodson. He does a great job. So he's excited about the new menu. And just before I come over this morning, today for lunch, we're serving the Hawaiian bread mini sliders with honey ham and Swiss cheese, and we're also offering that with grilled pineapple. And so just before I left, we did a little trial run on it, and needless to say, we did 24 sliders, and it took about 24 seconds for them to disappear. So I think those are going to be a hit.
Who was hanging around? Doctors, nurses?
Butch, it's amazing how food attracts people. I mean, it just does something about it, And, when you're grilling the pineapple with the teriyaki glaze and things like that, and that aroma gets in the air, it draws people. And so basically, we did a little trial run this morning, and they did disappear very quickly. But some of the folks that happened to be coming through the cafe, we offered them taste tests. And then we also did some with our staff. And so I think that one's going to be a hit. And, the big rave now is this Hawaiian bread. Butch, I don't know if you and Bob's ever tried that.
I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love Hawaiian bread.
I mean, it's easily an addictive bread.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's just that sweet flavor that it has.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that. Amongst a lot of other sandwiches that we're putting out there off the grill. So, we're ready to roll.
You're rolling, huh?
Rolling on.
Rolling to the cafe there at Wayne Memorial Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about the hours and everything that the cafe has. Most people think of the cafe, well, that's where I want to eat when I go visit somebody at the hospital. But
Yeah.
y'all got that side door over there where people can go in and out of the
Yeah.
cafeteria without having to go through the hospital. Tell us, you're open for the public. Just inform us.
Yeah. Well, typically, just like you say, a hospital is really not known as being a retail restaurant to the public. However, 60% of our sales comes from people just walking in off the street. And we greatly appreciate that. And we want everybody to know every time they come and spend a dollar with us that helps the hospital and your community. And we're glad to be a contributor of that. Our hours are 7 days a week, and we open from 6:30 to 9:30 a.m. for breakfast, 11 a.m. to 1:30 for lunch, and 5 to 6:30 for dinner. As I mentioned, the new grill items are going to be, a big hit, and we're excited to see an already very busy lunch. And when I say very busy, you guys have been over there before. You see the lines, going around the corner.
That's your busiest time, it seems to be, is lunch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we think this is going to contribute to it. And we do have a few little glitches in the flow, coming through the cafe. And we are addressing those, and we're trying to determine and figure out better ways to help the flow through so people can come in, and if they only get a half an hour for lunch or 45 minutes, that we can get them through in a timely manner where they can enjoy their meal.
You need a logistics expert.
We do. We need an air traffic controller. If you guys know of somebody that can come and help us, send them our way.
All right. We had somebody just text in, I guess because, it's becoming football season and everything. Someone just texted in. Could you ask Ike if we're going to start having gator bites? It's a favorite in Georgia. LOL.
Well, I tell you, if I were to guess, I would say that text come from a Mr. Joe Davis. I may be wrong, but that sounds like something Joe Davis would say. We're not going to put gator bites on the menu. I'm a little partial to gators, as everybody knows, but I'm also an SEC guy, so I want to see the SEC succeed, and hopefully we'll get us another national championship this year. Yeah.
Okay, you got some really good friends down there at the hospital, Ike. Okay.
Yeah.
Not only is he great in the cafeteria, talk about Ike here. Not only is he great in the cafeteria, he's also a great transcriptionist.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
Ike.
Ike
makes everyone feel welcome, and he has a great staff.
Yeah, the staff is great. I probably bore Greg and Joe to death whenever I tell them that, all my years in this business, this is really my favorite place. I've done this for a long time, but the community of Jessup and all the people in Jessup, they're just good folks, and the staff at the hospital, we don't have really any turnover. We got a bunch of dedicated, hardworking people that do their best to present a good product for the community.
Is there a story behind this that you're kidding a great transcriptionist? What's the story behind that?
Well, actually, the medical records department, they do the transcribing for the most part. Mm-hmm. And probably a year ago or so, I went in, and lady working in there, Wendy, she is very fast on the keyboard, In other words, she uses all her fingers.
She's all her fingers, huh? Every single one of them. Huh?
And both her thumbs, too. and so,
why don't you turn your tag around so the people on the video can see your tag on your shirt?
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
All right. Yeah.
There's Ike.
I was undercover for a second. But so I'm a pecker. But, when I get on the keyboard,
I peck here, peck there. You use just two fingers and they fly away, huh?
Yeah.
Sound like texting on a phone, right?
Yeah. And I do well as long as no one is around me that knows how to type. I'm okay. If somebody stands over my shoulder and I know that they can blaze across that keyboard, that intimidates me a little bit, But
it always amazes me how fast these accountants can and people in accounting can fly their fingers on the calculator. Not even look at it. I mean, their fingers are flying so fast you can't even see them.
It amazes me.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm out there tick 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 tick. Look at it to make sure I got it right, and then hit enter.
Yeah. So she's just poking and jabbing at me. I teased her about being able to type 100 words correctly a minute. She challenged me one day, and so it wasn't very hard to type the word "it" 100 times.
Oh. You got that one down pretty good. Well, we got Ike in here from the cafeteria at Wade Memorial Hospital. It's hospital day, but we also have Jill Blizzard in here. Good morning, Jill from the hospital.
Good morning. How are y'all?
Doing fine.
Good. Thanks for having me. I'm just along for moral support.
You're along for
because I was just here.
You brought another doggone pad of 4 papers here that you want to talk about the hospital here.
Yes,
sirree.
But we were just here last week with Dr. Priscilla Thomas, our new general surgeon, and I had a couple of things to add.
All right.
I just want to remind people about her welcome breakfast coming up, which Ike in the cafeteria and his staff are going to put on for us. It's next Thursday, August 25th from 7:30 to 9. And yes, Butch, I know you get off here at 9, but we will wait for you.
No, I'm not going to make anybody wait. Y'all just go have a good time. And we had her on the Butch and Bob Show. So
I just want to remind folks about that. It's free. Stop in. It's drop in, and so come in, grab a biscuit, say hello to our new physician, grab a cup of coffee, whatever you'd like, and on your way to work or school. But it's next Thursday, August 25th, 7:30 to 9. And also that night we have a free lecture going on, put on by Dr. Judith Porter. It's her topic is immunizations, and it'll be at 6:30 that evening at Coastal Pines Technical College. Again, Ike and his staff will be involved. They're involved in everything we do. Food is so important.
Every preacher knows this. If you feed them, they will come. And so that's what you've got to do here, even at hospital events. You feed them, people will come.
They will. And so we'll have some nice beverages at the lecture next Thursday, August 25th. At 6:30 at Coastal Pines Technical College.
Okay.
It'll be in the the C. Paul Scott Polytechnical building.
Okay.
Right when you walk in, there'll be folks there directing you or a sign. It's the first room that you see when you walk in. So I wanted to just come along. When Ike said, "Hey, I'm going on the show. You want to come with me?" I said, "Sure, I will." And I apologize. I'm a couple minutes late. I was just at another media partners show.
Okay.
It ended around 8.
No problem at all. You got here just right on time.
Right on time.
Perfect.
Right on time.
Okay, what else is going on at the hospital, Jill?
Oh, we always have something. Also next week is the sale for the month for the auxiliary. Our fabulous group of volunteers, the auxiliary, host a fundraising sale once a month in the lobby. And this time they're bringing a handbag, purses and a wallets vendor that's never been to Jessup. So this is going to have, we're going to have new merchandise, things that people haven't seen before.
Handbags and wallets.
Handbags, wallets. Tuesday, August 23rd, the sale kicks off. It'll go from 12 to 7 p.m. Wednesday, it continues, and those hours are 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. And Thursday, the sale wraps up 7 a.m. to noon. And a small portion of the proceeds of the sales go back to the hospital volunteer group that exists to serve the patients and their families. The event is open to the public. And then once a year, usually in the spring, the auxiliary donates all of that money back to the hospital so that it can buy equipment such as wheelchairs or stretchers, whatever may be needed.
Okay.
So, but again, let's go back to Ike.
Well, you gave us all this information here. Well, you got a free childbirth class coming up, right?
Yes, we do. And thank y'all for plugging that. That's been on the news quite a bit. But we do. We have a free childbirth class coming up.
And what does that mean, free childbirth class?
Well.
What do you learn?
Well. It's really good for first-time parents. I know I went to it when it was offered, but it's going to be offered Saturday, August 27th from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the hospital annex, which is the former National Guard Armory. It's located at the corners of Peachtree Street and Colonial Way in Jessup. It is ideal for those expectant mothers 25 weeks pregnant or more. by the date of the class. And folks can register by calling 912-530-3118. They're going to discuss various topics, including the normal process of pregnancy, labor, delivery. They're going to emphasize conscious, prepared childbirth. Stress is placed on a medically safe delivery in a hospital setting under the direction of a physician. And they'll also cover infant care and feeding. That's very important. Again, it goes back to food.
That's right.
Food is so important. And attendees are encouraged to invite a support person to that class.
All right.
So a lot of those questions that first-time parents may have, it's just wonderful to go to that. They will cover a lot of it. And then you, as an expectant parent, will feel much more prepared walking into that birth date that you have with the hospital. So those are the new things that I wasn't able to cover last time. So I wanted to just make sure that your audience knew about that.
All right. Well, I'm all excited about that handbag and wallet day. Let me tell you.
I know you are. You can make that sale.
Yes, sir.
You got to have one of those, don't you?
Got to have one, you know. All right. So you talked about you got new menu items coming up there at the cafeteria at Wayne Memorial Hospital. You just want folks to stop by and give it a try, right?
Yeah. I also earlier I'd mentioned 60% of our revenue is coming from the public. A lot of folks don't know this, and as I go out and meander with the crowd there in the cafe.
You meander?
Once in a while, I think I've been known to
been known to meander. Huh?
Yeah, I clock out when I do that. Though.
Oh, okay.
So one thing that I'm not sure that all folks know about is we have a loyalty card program. And that's basically just a little credit card, and it says loyalty card, and it has the Wayne Memorial Hospital logo on it. But it's really a value, even though all of our products are really a good value, I think, at just a regular retail price. This gives folks a chance to earn money every time they spend $1. So basically the way it works is every time they come through and they spend $1, they earn a nickel.
Okay.
And then, once that accumulates over a period of time, they can actually use that money to eat with. So it's a little bargain and a little way to help them in their wallet. So,
okay.
Yeah, we're excited about that. And then I just wanted to mention, if I could, just a few.
Sorry, you're out of time.
Oh, well, okay.
No, I'm good.
Take care, everybody.
No, go ahead.
I wanted to mention a few of the grilled items that we have.
Love them grilled items.
Yeah. So basically, we have an Alfredo Florentine chicken Alfredo panini, and that's a very good, like a cheesy sauce chicken breast grilled on the panini with fresh spinach is really good. We have a brown sugar bacon turkey sandwich. We just introduced that yesterday, and basically that's a really thick slice hickory bacon baked with brown sugar on it, and thin slice, and it's served on a Bianca roll, which is like a powdered roll that's really soft, and and it works real well with the sandwich. And just to mention a couple other ones, sourdough BLT grilled cheese. And basically that is great sourdough bread, real fresh, and with thick sliced bacon and tomatoes and American cheese, or you can get Swiss cheese, either way. Sourdough chicken club, Southwestern chicken wrap, and just a bunch of good things. Butch, the teriyaki burgers, the turkey avocado club. We got a bunch of exciting things coming up. And again, we're going to run these through our cycle a couple of times and see how well they do. And if we need to change some things, we're ready to do that.
On this menu here, what's a Durbat and a Durtext? Right there below crispy chicken cordon bleu sandwich. Is that on yours?
Okay, yeah, I got the same one. I'm a little slow reading. Let's see.
All right, it's about 1/4 of the way down, right under crispy chicken cordon bleu dot. Okay. You got a Durbat and a Durtext.
Yeah, that's computer language.
That's computer language.
Both you and I don't understand that.
Oh, okay. All right. I was wondering what that was.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I printed this real quick and it just came up that way.
Just came out. I thought that was a Mark Cuban sandwich, but it's a Miami Cuban sandwich.
Miami Cuban sandwich, pressed on a panini. And basically what that is fresh Cuban bread with pork loin slow cooked in the oven for hours. And then that's put on the bread with some fresh sliced pit ham and some Cuban mustard with dill pickle.
Okay.
And that sandwich is great.
Well, I do appreciate you bringing those sandwiches in for us this morning. You really do.
Yeah, you're welcome.
What's that? Egg and bacon and sausage?
Bacon, egg, and cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese. And,
okay, good.
And we have very good biscuits. People like our Southern biscuits. One other thing I wanted to mention, too, is coming up, our hot line out front, where we serve hot food, we're going to be going to a healthy option pretty soon. So daily, we feature 3 proteins every day. One of those proteins, we're going to switch to a healthy option. And then along with that, we're going to serve some vegetables with it and just try to help out people who's trying to keep their waistline slim.
Yeah. Somebody says, can you go over the hours of operation again? Somebody wants to know if you can go over the hours of operation of the cafeteria way more hospital-like.
Sure. Our breakfast is from 6:30 to 9:30, and our lunch is from 11 to 1:30, and our dinner is from 5 to 6:30.
Okay.
We're open 7 days a week, and we appreciate your business coming in and see us. We have a friendly staff too, Butch.
Okay.
Friendly folks. Yep.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jill, anything else? That's it for Jill.
Thank
Bob,
you.
Questions, comments for Ike or Jill this morning?
I appreciate the biscuits.
Yeah, you're welcome, Bob.
All right. Anything else? That's it? All right.
Yes,
All right. We'll be back with more of the world famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment. New location, same friendly hometown service. Jones Drugs. Come visit with Misty and the rest of her professional team at Jones Drugs in their new location at 149 Northwest Bar Street in Jessup. They provide you with personalized service. Check out their convenient drive-through service. Jones Drugs offers very competitive prices, the same or lower than some of the big corporate chain stores. Fast, accurate hometown prescription service and more. Jones Drugs, now located at 149 Northwest Bar Street, serving Wayne County since 1946.
At First Southern Bank, we understand that banking is more than deposits and withdrawals. It's about helping our customers achieve their financial dreams. From savings and college fund accounts to small business and real estate investment loans, we have the knowledge and experience to help you make the right decision. Visit First Southern Bank today and see how we can help you dream big and accomplish your financial goals. To learn more, visit FirstSouthernGA.com. First Southern Bank, investing in you since 1907. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, world famous Butch and Bob Show for this Wednesday morning. Man, it always gets me hungry talking about food, Bob, let me tell you.
I'm ready to eat already.
I'm ready to eat already. Of course, we got all these biscuits right here. I'm going to partake in one of those once we get through the Butch and Bob Show this morning. All right, what's going on? Anything on your mind this morning?
Not really.
What's going on with this special called meeting with the county commissioners?
Mainly talk about the pool.
Pool.
Yeah.
Pool. Where are we going to build it? How much is it going to cost? How are we going to fund it? All that kind of good stuff. Where are we going to put it?
How big is it going to be? Just all those decisions have to be made because if you've been by a creek where you can see the pool's been covered up.
Yeah, it's a big garden now. They're going to plant corn in there. Maybe they're going to plant cotton for the fall. I don't know.
But that's the main, they just want to sit down and have a discussion among all the commissioners of what their thoughts and feelings are, where we're going. So, most believe it's going to be built out there by Bill Morris Park. I think the location's been set, but how many lanes, how big is it?
All that kind of good stuff. How are you going to pay for it?
The big question, how do you pay for it?
That's the big always the big question. It's always about the money, honey.
So that's one of the issues. Also, they want to get, a SPLOST committee ready, SPLOST, both the school and the county, about a year away from pushing for another SPLOST. So that's always a big selling point, trying to get people on board for that. So they have to get a committee together to try to help push that. So those are 2 items on the agenda. They have a legal issue to discuss in executive session. So that's the reason for the call meeting tomorrow, 6:30.
Yeah. Well, you can see how important swimming is here in America. I mean, we've had David Larson here from Wayne County, the Olympics. We've got the Olympic swimming going on right now where the Americans are doing real well. So it's, I think it's good to have, and we've already had a strong swimming program here. So having a public pool for the swim team, for the schools, and for the public, it would be a good thing to have. And I think the commissioners know that, and that's the reason why they're taking it seriously.
Swim program's been a big emphasis on Wayne County over the summer every year. The Piranhas do well. Yeah, I see a lot of swimmers have come through that program. So just, plus a public pool is something that a lot of people want. So I'm sure, like I said, it's their number one issue right now. Kind of like the school system, their one issue is the track. When they're going to build a new track. So everybody has their wish list. Like I said, the issue is where to build it, how to fund it, things like that. So it's always about the money. But the county and the school both receive their flip of money. So there's some money possibly be used towards those two items. So,
Somebody just said in parking lot. Maybe they mean that the pool is going to be a parking lot area. I don't know. I have no idea what it's going to be.
I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know why. No idea. No idea at all what they're going to do with that yet. All right, so they're going to talk about the pool, and there's a few things the commissioners are going to talk about this week, right? So Bob will report on that meeting and let you know all what the commissioners talk about. All right, what else is going on, Bob? Anything else on your mind this morning here on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show?
Can't think of anything. I said I don't have anything going on. Just busy.
Just busy? Just busy? What happened to the girls yesterday?
Disappointing loss. Had a one and let it slip away. JV did the same. JV up 6-2, lost 7-6. Tough day at the softball field.
Yeah, just tough day. Those days happen every so often, but you hate to have them, especially at home. And the football team is out there still practicing, getting ready for that that opener, not this Friday, but the following Friday. They'll be in Dublin taking on West Lawrence for the very first regular season game. Band is out there practicing, the cheerleaders, flag corps, everybody working hard every single afternoon for the upcoming first game of the regular season. The first home game against Valdosta on that Friday of Labor Day weekend, September 2nd. And so we are working on that. And you said that the volleyball team already had their first match, right?
Yeah, they played their first matches over in Statesboro, so pretty competitive. First home volleyball game is, what date is that?
So they're going to have some home volleyball. I guess they hold that in the Benny Ratliff Arena?
Benny Ratliff Arena.
Okay, there's the big basketball court there at the high school.
It's September 2nd. It's the first home match. But we had Kayla on the broadcast of the softball game talking about the softball. We're very pleased with how competitive they were in the first match. So they've been watching all the Olympic volleyball game.
Yeah.
Sad to see Kerry Walsh winning streak come to the end yesterday. That was got to see the end of that yesterday. But Brazil beat them in beach volleyball. So
yeah,
21 straight wins, but comes to a close.
Still has
a chance for a bronze medal, but no gold this year.
Okay, hopefully they can get the bronze. All right, anything else on your mind this morning, Bob? Any sporting news of any time? I think you mentioned the cross-country team has got a run coming up.
This Saturday.
This Saturday?
In Brooklyn.
Okay, and then, of course, they'll have some home cross-country meets here in town, and Bob will keep you updated when those home cross-country meets are going to be. So all these fall athletes out there playing away right now. Well, Bob, we hope you have a most wonderful day out there. And be careful, it's going to be very hot today. High today going to be around 95 degrees, heat index of 105 with a 10% chance of showers. The audible harbor level is at 2.6 feet. World famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by Sonic Restaurant located on South 1st Street. Stop on by there right now for breakfast. Also brought to you by Lightseeds Body Shop on Radio Road. By Parker Insurance and Realty on Macon Street in downtown Jessup across from the Heritage Bank. And by Jessup Premium Storage out here at the Waycross Highway, and also brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear. 8:26 on this Wednesday morning, 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country, WIFO. And coming up in just a couple of moments, we're going to check in with news from Fox News Radio and find out what's going on around our country and around the world.
Hi, my name is Garrett Pye. I'm a physical therapist at Smart Physical Therapy. Physical therapy is a conservative approach to a healthy and pain-free living. Here at Smart, you are guaranteed one-on-one time every visit, every day. I, Garrett Pye, specialize in headaches, vertigo, and advanced manual therapy skills to address any soft tissue or joint-related pain. Whether it's your back, neck, knee, foot, ankle, doesn't matter. Come see me, Garrett Pye at Smart Physical Therapy. We are located at 1251 South 1st Street, next door to David O'Keefe Storage Buildings. Please call Smart Physical Therapy at 912-559-2071 and ask for me, Garrett Pye. Again, the phone number is 912-559-2071. And remember, it's your choice on which facility you choose. So call or come by Smart Physical Therapy today.
Smart Physical Therapy, located in Jessup at 1251 South 1st Street. Give them a call at 912-559-2071.
Baxley GA is where the auto action is, and Woody Folsom Automotive's right in the middle of it. Better get to Baxley, where we're chopping 16% off MSRP on nearly all new Chevy models. Get 16% factory cash back on Silverado, Equinox, Malibu, Cruze, and nearly all new Chevys. 12% off Tahoe and Suburban, GMC Yukon XLs, including Denali and Buick LaCrosse and Enclave.
Like they say in the movies, action. But hey now, this is like mayonnaise at a summer picnic. It ain't gonna be good long. Find new roads. Better get to Baxley and let's have some fun. Talk to me. Or talk to me, Brad Tootin, or any other Chevy team. Better get to Baxley and do's it Tuesday.
16% off MSRP on most all new Chevys in stock. 12% off the top of many new Buicks and GMCs. Woody Folsom Automotive, Baxley, USA, where the action is. Nobody sells Chevy, Buick, GMC, or used cars for less. Supply see deal for details.
Would you please pass the biscuits?
Get yours today. The WIFO WLOP football pocket schedule. Keep up with the complete football schedules for Wayne County Yellow Jackets, Georgia Southern Eagles, University of Georgia Bulldogs, Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, Atlanta Falcons, and Jacksonville Jaguars. The Big Dog Country and Fox Sports Radio football pocket schedules are free and are available at Jones Drugs and Jones Prescription Shop, Jessup Western Sizzlin, David's Clothing, Interstate Credit Union, Murphy's Builder Supply, Neesmith Chevy Buick GMC, and Kitchen Tune-Up located inside your Jessup Sears store. Pick up your free WIFO WLOP football pocket schedule at any of those locations. That way you'll know what's going on each and every football weekend. Your sports leaders for Southeast Georgia, Big Dog Country, WIFO 105.5 FM, and Fox Sports Radio, WLOP 1370 AM The Buzz. Bringing you exciting